On Monday, Donald Trump was handed yet another slap on the wrist by Judge Juan Merchan after another 4 violations of the gag order against him, but in giving Donald Trump another $1,000 fine for all 4 offenses. He also said, you continue to do this, I'm going to have to consider jail as a sanction. Now, it's important to understand those words. If you do this, I will consider jail as a sanction. A lot of people, including those in leftist media, are saying, oh, well, he threatened to put Trump in jail. No, he didn't. You got to read the actual words there, folks. He said, I'll consider jail, not if you do it again, you're going to jail. Nevertheless, that threat of considering sending Donald Trump to jail, which is what should have happened anyway after the first violations, nevertheless, Steve Bannon had an absolute meltdown on his program about this alleged threat to send Donald Trump to jail, and Bannon said this. It's all this to smear Trump. The only thing you've seen in the narrative in the courtroom in the last couple weeks is Trump's a scumbag, Trump's a scumbag. And it's put out and reinforced time and time again on MSNBC and CNN. They threatened President Trump. They threatened President Trump with jail. They threatened President Trump with jail because of this unconstitutional gag order. And my question is, why are we not going on offense? You have to go on offense on this vast criminal conspiracy against Donald J. Trump, and the House of Representatives and the feckless, gutless leadership over there has to step up to the plate, and they need to step up to the plate today. It's absolutely outrageous what's going on with President Trump's talking incoming from everywhere. Somebody has got to come to his defense. Now, you actually were talking about going on offense, so I don't know why you're bringing up, come to his defense when you're saying we got to go on offense. But nevertheless, semantics aside, what exactly are you calling for? What do you mean go on offense? Because I'm willing to bet a lot of people that listen to Steve Bannon's podcast probably assume that means, oh, okay, they, the prosecutors, this unlawful thing happening to Trump from the Democrats because they believe Biden's directing this. We got to go out and go after these people? Is that what you're getting at there, Steve? Now, to be fair to Bannon, he actually did explain what he meant. But by that point, his listeners had already sucked in the go on offense against these people, right? They didn't need him to go into additional context because they already got their marching orders. But the additional context was Steve Bannon saying, look at Bill Clinton, all the people who've accused him of horrible sexual things. Let's go after them. Do it. Fine, great. That should happen, right? If what you're saying is true, of course. Now, Bill Clinton's been investigated for these things. But if you've got evidence that would end up with Bill Clinton in jail, I don't care. Go after him. You're not hurting our feelings. I don't know if you know this, Steve, but there is currently not a single member of the Clinton family that's actually in electoral politics today. They're all pretty much retired. So, you want to do it, do it. You got evidence, convict him. We're not so tribal over here, and we're definitely not a cult of Clinton folk. So if you have evidence to suggest he should be in prison, present it and try to get him prosecuted. We'll go from there, right? We're totally fine with that over here on the left. But what we're not fine with is incendiary rhetoric like what you're using on your program, telling your listeners to go on offense. See, that's where we have a problem. Because the people that listen to your show, the people that support Donald Trump, they hear words like that, and they don't need the context of, oh, I'm talking about going after Clintons. No. They already got the marching order. They filed it away. It's done in their brain before you've even finished your sentence. I need to go after these people going after Donald Trump. That's what they take it as. And also, for the record, Steve, why are you so obsessed with Donald Trump's legal problems? Don't you have a trial that's about to start in a couple days? And furthermore, speaking of trials, you've already been convicted of, defying Congress, contempt of Congress. Why are you not in jail? Right? Can we stop for a moment and think about that? Steve Bannon was convicted in the summer of 2022. I believe it was in July of 2022. So almost 2 years ago, this dude gets convicted, contempt of Congress. has not been sentenced yet. Because the judge agreed, like, oh, okay, it was a Trump-appointed judge, by the way. Oh, I'll let you stay out of jail until your appeal process has finished, which is not something that ever happens. Peter Navarro tried the same thing. He is currently locked up, right? The judge was like, no, we don't do that. Go to jail. Bye. So Bannon's a free man when, by all accounts, he shouldn't be, but maybe his upcoming trial in New York will also settle that, right? Either way, Bannon's language is dangerous, and he has more important legal issues to worry about than what's happening with Donald Trump. Hey everybody, I don't know if you've noticed this, but we are closing in on a pretty major milestone here at Fair and Balanced as we approach 500,000 subscribers. But we're not there yet, and we definitely need your support. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, like and comment on the videos and share them as widely as possible.